Now, when you create a compelling offer, you've really got to start to think about what is it that people want and what transformation are people looking for with the skills that you can provide them. And it needs to be something tangible. It needs to be something quick-ish. And by that I mean, obviously there's an immediate one, which is if you're opt-in as a free social media planner, then that's a download, right? And it may be a video explaining to them how to actually plan out their social media, and then a download of the planner. That's a pretty quick win in terms of your giving and you're delivering that information to somebody. And quick wins can be anything up to like a 7-day challenge or a 7-day email sequence, which provides them with perhaps the first module of a course that you're running. But that really needs to get them at the end of that time with you, whether it's an instant download or whether it's a week-long program or a 5-day program, really need to get them to the point of transformation. The point of I was at A and I've moved to B, and this person with their expertise, with their knowledge and their skills has helped me to make that transition. Okay. Now the key, of course, is that what you want to do is to create the opt-in based on a number of different factors. One is, what is something that you can teach people that demonstrates your expertise, that you can deliver quickly and easily to them, and by quick I mean anything from instant to about 7 days, that will deliver a transformation, that will then lead them into a relationship with you so that you can start more dialogue with them. If you have a challenge, it may be that you have a Facebook group as well that supports that. So then you can get into dialogue about the sort of things that they actually need. You can be answering questions. You can be on board to help out. And you can also then survey them and create polls to say, okay, so what else do you need? What questions do you have? Those kind of things. So really what you want to do is to create something that is going to create awareness about who you are and what you do, that is going to be high quality and high value so that they make a transformation, and that is going to be a start of, hopefully, a long-term relationship with you so that they enter into your sequence or your funnel. They remain a part of your group so that you are on a journey together and that you can take them through the client journey as it's applicable for them. Some people that take a challenge or download something from you, they may not be your ideal client. They may not be your target market. Hopefully they are. But if they're not, that's fine too, because they might know other people that they can recommend the challenge to. And obviously it's about visibility and getting your expert status out there so that people, when they think about, who do I know who teaches cake decorating for kids? Oh, that's right, it's Mary Jones. Okay, and then you become top of mind that is what you're offering in the marketplace. So when you're thinking about your compelling offer, what you really want to do is go back and think about, what can I deliver quickly? What skills do people need? What's the very first step that they need to do before they've buy my product? Well, what's the thing they do before they buy my course or my services or my product? What's something that would be really useful and benefit for them to know? You may have something that's kind of slightly to the left or to the right of what you do, but that leads them in to thinking, actually, now my next step is that I need X, so that it becomes a natural transition for them. You may think about what are the questions that people are asking about your subject matter area that aren't readily available, the answers to aren't readily available, or they're not available in a way that people can utilise really quickly. Let me give you an example. So there's ways that you can actually start searching for what sort of questions are people asking around your subject matter area. Now, you can go to a website called Answer the Public, okay? Now, Answer the Public enables you to type in a search term, and then what will happen, and I'll demonstrate this for you in a second, is that you will get a range of questions pop up that people are actually asking in relation to that subject matter. And this is a great tool for creating an opt-in, because you can, if you can solve that problem through a download or a video series or an online challenge or a mini course, then that's great, because that's a great way to think, well, okay, lots of people are asking about this. It's a great source of inspiration. It's also a great source of inspiration for questions that you can ask in your Facebook posts, on Twitter, on Instagram, questions that you can answer and provide value around. It's also a great tool to use if you're doing blogs or Facebook Lives or podcasting. So let's go back to the cake decorating experience, and I'm just going to type in here, how do I decorate a child's birthday cake? Okay, so hopefully this will work now. Not sure what's happened here. Let me just do a new search. Birthday cake. Okay, let me just see what's happening. For some reason, best laid plans. Okay, so I'm going to click on, results. There we go. I wasn't clicking on the results. So basically I can look through, and these are the questions that people are asking. So, how much are cakes? Will birthday cake melt? There's all these different questions, and they all start with the prepositions. So they're categorised by prepositions. What birthday cake to make? What are birthday cakes with M&Ms? Birthday cakes with ice creams? I can also look for alphabetical searches and the questions that people ask. So, can birthday cakes be frozen? Can birthday cakes be left out? Can birthday cakes go bad? Okay. So, and you're also able, I don't know if you can see, I think my thing's in the way, but on this right-hand corner, just behind my photo at the top there, I can download the CSV, which is a file which will give me all those questions, which is absolutely brilliant. So there may be more than one question that relates to what you're actually doing. So let me just go back and I'll see if I can do a new search. I'm just going to click on the new search button, and I can say, for example, how create an email opt-in. Okay, and see what we get with that, okay? So I'll go here. The top results are, oh, there's no questions. There's 3 propositions, okay? Right, that's perhaps not a good example. People aren't obviously searching for that. Okay, that's really interesting. Let's do a quick other one. Okay, what about how do I... let's do one on resilience, because that's one of the top subject matters that I talk about in She Makes It Happen, and that we look at. And it's really important if you've got your own business, resilience, of course. So look at this, all the questions people are asking around resilience. So what are resilience factors? What are resilience skills? What are resilience indicators? What are resilience and stability? Look, there's a whole lot of them here, okay? So, who has showed resilience? What does resilience mean? So this is a fascinating one. This is a really good one for me to actually download. So I would download the CSV, get all those questions, and I could probably create a number of different blog posts around that. But I could also create an opt-in around it as well, okay, by answering one of those questions. So, for example, I could do 4 steps to building resilience, which in fact is one of my opt-ins. So, yeah, this is a really useful tool to actually, you have to play around with it a little bit. And you can also look at related searches up the top here too. So I would actually play around with it a little bit. Sometimes you just need to type in one word related to your subject area. Sometimes more than one helps as well. But as you can see, you have easy access to just download the file and then you're away. Okay. So if you are creating an opt-in in the next few days or weeks, I would really recommend using that tool as well. Okay. So in terms of your opt-in, the other thing, of course, that you'll want to do once you've created your opt-in is to actually get it out there in the marketplace. Now, there are some great ways to do that. Obviously, every time you post a Facebook post on your page or even on your personal page, Twitter, your LinkedIn profile, if you've got blog posts, which is great too, or you're doing a Facebook Live, your compelling offer, your compelling opt-in, becomes your call to action. So if you do a Facebook Live, you end it with, if you enjoy this presentation, really love it, if you check out the opt-in, the links below, links in the comments below. If you've got a blog post, pop it in a couple of times, pop it in halfway down and then at the end as well, perhaps as a PS after your signature. Twitter, you can just tweet it straight out there. Instagram, pop a photo of it on there and then put a link in your profile. LinkedIn, again, pop it in there, put a link in your profile or in the first comment, and really just make sure as well that on your website you've got it in a pop-up box there so that people can quite easily and effortlessly sign up for it, and it's a no-brainer. You'll also want to do a description, of course, of what the benefits are of your opt-in. What is that transformation that you're going to help them make? Remember, we talked about opt-ins giving them a transformation from A to B. That's really what you need to be doing when you are getting people to sign up for an opt-in. You want to sell the transformation. Saying that it's a download or that it's a video series, that's actually the delivery mechanism, and it's not the benefit. It's not the real value. Set up your onboarding email sequence in 5 days, easily and effortlessly. That's a benefit, right? Yeah, I want to set up my email sequence in 5 days, really easily and effortlessly, please. Map out your social media planner in 2 hours with my easy template. Yeah, that's a benefit. I want to do it. I want to have someone who's been there and done a bit of work for me so that I just have to populate it and fill in the gaps. So really think about what the benefit is and what the value is, because remember, the fundamental thing about an opt-in and a lead magnet is it's an exchange of value. It's an exchange of value between you and the person who is giving you their email address in order to receive that opt-in that will give them the transformation that they're looking for, whether that's in their life or in their business. If you've got any questions about opt-in, please post them below. If you've already got an opt-in, share it below as well. We'd really love to see it, and I'm sure other people will benefit from it as well. Really look forward to seeing you again very soon, and have a great day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Bye for now.